cashing Tim's faith. I'd wake up with a smile every day. I'd quit my job down at the mill and write country songs all day. If I had Johnny's cash and Tim's faith.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the season premiere of the Timmy T Show. Can you believe we've been doing this crazy stuff for 3 years now? Folks, the other morning I got up, I had to run down to the grocery store and pick up a few things. And you know how you go in the grocery store and they got them people in there handing out free samples of food? Would you like a piece of cheese? Would you like to try our sausage? How about a buttered biscuit? I told that last lady, I said, I think I'm coming through the wrong way. I need to get my buttered biscuit with a piece of sausage and a slab of cheese. I could have me a sandwich. So I go walking out to my truck. I'm putting my groceries in the back seat, and I look down at the end of the parking lot, and there's a store called Cashland. Ooh, I like the sounds of that place. I got to thinking, I wonder if they're giving away any free samples today. So I go walking down to Cashland, and I go inside, and sitting there behind the counter was this good-looking little brunette, and she had a great big old pair of big brown eyes. And she looked up and said, "What can I do for you today?" I said, "Whoa. You're not from around here, are you?" She goes, "Why, no, I'm not. I'm from a little town about 30 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia." Oh, Junior, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. There ain't nothing like a good-looking Southern belle. I'd send every girl child down to Georgia to learn to smile. Talk with that Southern accent, it drives me wild. Folks, there ain't nothing that gets me any weaker in the knees than a good-looking Southern belle. But I don't care how good any product is, every now and then you're going to get one that's defective. And it didn't take me long to figure out that this bell was cracked. She looked up and says, "Now what can I do for you?" I said, "Well, I was down there at the Kroger store, and you know they're giving out free samples of food in there. I just saw your sign, and I was wondering if you was giving out any free samples today." And she says, "Well, that all depends." And I said, "Depends on what?" She said, "Depends on what you're wanting to sample, cowboy." Folks, she left that door so wide open, I could have drove a Mack truck through it. But I was nice. I just said, "Well, I was thinking maybe you might have some $5 bills wrapped around a toothpick, maybe with a rubber band around them, laying out here on a tray somewhere." She says, "Oh no, we're not giving away any cash, but I tell you what I do have. I have some ink pens. I have some notepads. And since you're so daggum cute, just for you, I have a soft koozie." I just leaned over and tipped my hat and I said, "Ma'am, I'm sure you do, but I got ice cream in the truck and I have to get home." So I'm walking back out through the parking lot. I ran into an old boy I went to high school with. Standing there and talked to him a few minutes. He said, "Tim, I've seen some of them Timmy T shows." I said, "Did you see my last one?" He said, "I hope so." Junior, let's just get on out of here. Why don't we just take us a fast train to Georgia and see if we can't ring us a few bells. We'll see you folks next time.
On a rainy, windy morning, that's the day that I